What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Norman, also known as King Julian. Again, to all my subscribers and those who have been commenting, thank you. And I say that very sincerely, very heartfelt. It really, really does help me out a lot as well. And again, I can't thank the subscribers we got, both old and new subscribers. Thank you all for being here. Last video was a little bit different than anything I've done. And I have to admit, that was one big burger, and I did have to put the other half in my refrigerator. I am still full. I could not eat it all. Wow. If you go there, hopefully y'all do go check it out and try one of their burgers, especially that big burger. Take two people, because it's going to take two of y'all to eat it. If not, you guys, just you and two of your children, cut it in 3 pieces and eat it, because that's the only way you're going to be able to eat it. And that also depends on how much you eat. All right, so what are we doing? We're doing an update. I am here in Arkansas. Won't be able to get unloaded until sometime tomorrow. But we got an update on the kitbash. As you can see, it now sports the end piece here. This has all been filled in. Okay. What this is going to allow me to do is that when I start using the JB weld, it's going to fill it in nice. I can sand it smooth, and everything's going to look good. This will be able to be sanded and be molded in, along with this area up here. Originally, I was going to raise the cupola, but I've decided not to. And part of the reason why I've decided not to is on this one, because there was many variations of the hutch. And that goes back to the tin that was originally produced. I noticed in one photograph, one had a short cupola, but yet later on it was tall. I don't know if that was because maybe they moved it from, say, an urban area or a branch line to a short line. I don't know. But, so we've done that. I'm just going to leave it short and kind of go with it. I've been looking at the photographs. It does have the railing back here, but I didn't see any ladders. And I don't know if that one in preservation being used as a sports bar, if that was removed because of the city, or if he removed it himself to protect his patrons. Either way, it's not going to matter. We're still doing this. And you never know, I might still, at some point, go, you know what, before this is all said and done, gets painted, raise the cupola. You know, how much would it have to be raised? How about that much? Yeah, that's not a lot at all. As you can see, the inside, where everything's been rebraced, ready for the JB weld to be able to put in here, the tank weld that I like to use. I have not got the mill cut out yet. I really don't want to break into it until I use up what I have. So there's that. And this car is going to wind up being quite an extensive long car, even in O gauge. Have I measured this one out yet? No. And I will tell you part of the reason on that one is that, cool. We're looking over here, where the doors will slide. If I I should have brought it back about another panel and a half. Okay. But they'll keep the operating doors. I couldn't do that. So I'm pretty close right now from where the two connectors are, right here at the slides. So that was the reason why I did that one. Yeah, it's going to be a long car. That's, wow. It's going to be big. Large and in charge. Maybe I should have bought a O gauge caboose before I started chopping. Just saying. I don't know. So I'm gonna grab a scrap piece of wood right here. I'm going to get out my hobby sticks. Did I stick him in that box? No, I sure did not. In fact, I stuck him where I didn't need to stick him. I still got to make a door for that one too. And I'm trying to debate on how I want to do that. Because the hobby sticks, to show you what these hobby sticks are for. Great little tools to use, especially when you're doing filler work. Right. So, we got the little craft sticks, little bitty ones. These are handy for so many things, including so many projects. And what I'm going to use to fill in these lines on the card is glaze and spot putty from Bondo. I've used this stuff before. In fact, I used it on another car. And worked out really well. The only thing about it is you have to let it dry. It takes about an hour for it to dry. After that, you're good. There's the hardener. And no, we are not done with the Keep Shero cars yet. Just doing a quick scratch build. Keeps me busy. Keeps things going on the channel. Alright, so we kind of do this. French it down. Alright. So we got a bunch of holes that are right here in the fill, the whole line. So you just want to go ahead and fill it in. Kind of like doing automotive work. Alright, so what I've done, after this is dry, I will be able to sand it. And it's going to take about, I don't know, good hour for it to dry. And also did it back here because this was not a really big gap. Take about an hour, and then I'll be able to sand it out, and that will fix that. And I'll still have to sand here and right here. Got to do that, so got to do that, which I'll do that with my dribble. Yeah, so let's get a little bit of JB weld going in here. This car is truly looking good. At least in my opinion. And in my opinion, it's what counts, right? I mean, some other people do too. I really, I really do like taking damaged, discarded, rail cars that people don't want to fix for whatever reason. Whether it's because they don't know how to put the truck on, or they don't have the right tools, or unfortunately, a family member has passed, and the new generation don't want anything to do with it, or they just don't know how to fix it. I enjoy bringing these back to life, giving them new life, and a much better build. So that's kind of my deal. Alright, now we got the JB weld. My favorite one we'll go to when it wants to come out of the tube. Thank you. I didn't say stick in there. You ain't been in there that long. Sometimes I talk to the products too. We got a couple big areas we need to get cut down or filled in. Take your tank weld, which they call tank weld on the truck stops. So made it until it is nice and uniform one color. You know how in a couple of minutes you can mess with this stuff. Some people say wear gloves and stuff. I don't really worry about it. Not because I don't believe them or anything like that, but I guess I'm just kind of used to being kind of having to, work with stuff. And my hands are dealt with a lot of chemicals over the last, that's I grew up in my father's toy train manufacturing business. Went all over the country with him. National train shows and stuff. Working, sanding, stuff like that. Working with other metals. So, really much worked in the automotive industry for a little while. Basically from that time I was 18 till about 21. Nice Freightliner Classic over here next to me. Blue and black. I remember when I pinstriped my Indian. the first pinstripe I put on it was blue. Then I wound up changing it to silver. And oddly enough, my Solo 1975 Harley is black and silver. Well, my black and silver Harley is it's a fade job that I had painted. Painted it from black fading to a silver. The original color was a blue, metallic blue. Sunburst metallic blue was originally from the factory, and my uncle, who originally owned the bike, uh, wanted it a different blue, and he found a Pontiac metallic blue that he really liked. And that bike wore that color for many, many years till I got it. I've been debating on whether or not to put it back to that color. Much like with my father's Harley, I've been toying with the idea now for quite some time about putting it back to the black and white paint scheme as it was from 75 to 78. And I figure, it's had its time with black. And maybe it's time for old sidecar rig to wear a new paint scheme, or go back to its original. I don't know. Just some things I like to share with you. One thing also about the JB Weld is that once this sets up in this groove and you sand it, it's going to be steel up in here. Does it add a little bit of weight to the car? Yeah, maybe a little bit, a few ounces. Will it help with the weight? Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so the only thing that I have to do is right here and right here, and I'm kind of holding off on that for a reason. Because I haven't made my mind if I want to raise that roof or not. So, and I don't don't think I'm going to do a radio antenna wire on this one, because I'm not doing like a major freight train car or anything like that. Even though when this one's all said and done, it can be able to pretty much run with anything, passenger or freight. So that's kind of another reason I went ahead and built this car. Plus, nobody else had it in the industry. Take a little bit of sanding right there. All right, we can work with that. And I'll still have to fill right here, cut the window out, cut this window out, sand this, create a door right here. Again, I'm going to start making ladders too. And adapter pieces for the rail ends. Again, here's the rail ends. That's it, just like that. this one does not have much of a gap on it. So that kind of helps out a little bit when I go to cut it. So there I go. This piece I will have to do some more smashing in. No big deal. Some sanding. So there we go. The car is coming along very nicely. We have the tops now filled in. I smoothed this out, just kind of went over the edges, just to give it more of a uniform look. I still got to do right over here. I don't want to get this video too long for you guys, but it is coming along nicely. I'm actually super excited. I mean, maybe when I get home, maybe when I get home, we'll do a train running video. You know, get all the cabooses together and just run them. Pull out the Lionel steam turbine, my 1946, and just let them run. You know, why not? It'll be the first time this one, as a caboose boxcar, as a hutch, the first time it's ever been on the rails. So we'll see. We'll see what we do. We'll come up with something. As always, please hit like and subscribe, and please keep the shiny side up. This is an ongoing project. Hopefully we'll be done here in the next couple of days. We might be finished over the weekend, and with it being painted and lettered. I do need to get one other thing I totally forgot to say. I do need to get some gold pinstriping. I will show you what my technique, what I'm going to do with that, and then we're going to move on. As always, again, keep the shiny side up, rubber down. I'll see you on the next video, which will be sometime tomorrow. But we'll do something tomorrow. Take it easy. Good night.